Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Jake, do I look good? I keep talking. I can do that. Okay. Jake, do I look good? Yeah? Am I framing?
Just waiting for the lights. Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2024 ANAVETS press conference. This leads up to the ANAVETS Bowl, which is the highlight of high school football in Manitoba, featuring two exceptional teams this year, both of whom are undefeated. So unfortunately for one of you, that's going to come to an end on Thursday. My name is Greg Matthew, and although many of you have never seen me, you've certainly heard me. Usually I'm in better voice than I am in today. I'm the guy that calls the wrong number once in a while and mispronounces your names, but I do my best. Mr. Ventura, please find me today and tell me how to say your first name. I'd like to acknowledge some special guests in attendance, starting with Ms. Corriezan from Heavy Metal Designs. They are the official supplier of all of the rings and trophies for the High School Football League. I'd like to also acknowledge Mr. Chris Donaldson, who is the president of the Manitoba Football Officials Association, without whom we couldn't conduct any of our games. And now I'd like to extend a special thank you and welcome to our ANAVETS guest. I'd like to ask you to please stand as I call your name, starting with Mr. Colin Hurry, Dominion Vice President, representing the Manitoba Northwest Ontario Commands. Duncan Anderson, the First Vice President of the Provincial Command. Ms. Rosie Towers, the Command Sports Rep. Mr. Bill Sadler, the President of 283. And Len Cook, the Sports Officer of 283. And finally, I'd like to introduce Mr. Sheldon Klupp, who is the President of the Manitoba ANAVETS Association, and ask him to step forward and say a word or two.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Army, Navy, Air Force Veterans in Canada, Unit 283. And I'd also like to pass on my best wishes to both Oak Park and Dakota for Thursday night's ANAVETS Bowl game. Good luck.
And now I'd like to call on Ms. Rosie Towers to step forward with a more formal greeting from the Sports Command.
President Sheldon Klupp, Commissioner Jeffrey Bannon, comrades and guests. Good afternoon. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome and thank you for coming out here today. Thank you. I have a very short piece of history to present to you, especially for those who haven't already heard it. You could be asked to write an essay in your English class. ANAVETS stands for Army, Navy, Air Force Veterans. Back in 1840, a charter was given by Queen Victoria to create a unit in Montreal. There we have grown as a Veterans Association. By the way, ANAVETS will be celebrating 185 years, making us the oldest Veterans Association in Canada. We have a passion for our youth of today, as many of our youth could be our veterans of tomorrow. You are important to us. Because of that passion, some 26 years ago, Tom Monroe, who was president of one of our units at the time, made a presentation to our provincial command about getting involved in high school football. Well, here we are today with the Oak Park Raiders and the Dakota Lancers, ready to face off for the ANAVET Cup this Thursday. I want to congratulate you for your fight to get to where you are right now. You played in the heat, the cold, rain, high winds. There was even long hours of practice on the field and many hours in the weight room. Somebody just raised their hand. Oh yeah, those hours in the weight room. You did it. Remember, it's not over yet. The battle will continue on Thursday for the coveted ANAVET Cup. On behalf of Provincial Command and all ANAVET units, I wish both teams all the best, and I look forward to seeing you at Princess Auto Field on Thursday. Thank you.
I'd now like to call on Mr. Bill Johnson, who's the Football Manitoba Executive Director, to express a few words on behalf of Football Manitoba, who are our new sponsors for our championship playoffs.
Morning, everyone. Congratulations, first of all, to both teams for making it here. That's great. And thank you very much to the ANAVETS for hosting us and at this wonderful event and their continued support of amateur football in the province. I know that nobody wants to hear me talk for long, so I won't say very much, but I did want to say something to both teams. Enjoy the moment, guys. I know that when you're in it, sometimes it feels like, okay, here we go, another championship game. They don't happen as often as you think. You're a young man. I'm an old man, I'll tell you. Enjoy every second of it. Enjoy your time with your teammates. Enjoy your time on the field. Enjoy every moment of it. And good luck to both on Thursday. Thank you very much.
And I'd now like to call on Mr. Paul Bennett to express greetings from the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Mr. Bennett played in the CFL for 11 years, including a Grey Cup championship in 1986 with the Hamilton Tiger Cats. He's been inducted into more Hall of Fames than I've ever heard of. Canadian football, Blue Bombers, Hamilton Tiger Cats, Football Ontario, and Football Manitoba. He was twice the CFL's most outstanding Canadian player, and when he retired with 3 CFL records: punt return and punt return yards, and carries plus interception return yards. Without further ado then, I'd like to call upon Mr. Paul Bennett.
All right, football. Gotta love it. All right, put down a few words so I wouldn't get lost. Being probably the oldest guy in the room. Well, maybe not the oldest, anyways. Okay, hello, first of all, to all of you here. It is truly an honor to stand in front of you young fellas and knowing the battle you're about to face. I wanted to wish you all success for both teams, the players, coaches, support staff, families, and all else who have contributed and doing all their best as they look directly into all of the challenges you guys are about to face together. This one game will change your perspective on many things as you move forward in life. And that's good news for both teams, regardless of the results. So what does a 70-year-old grandfather of 8 have in common with a bunch of teenagers, and how might we bridge those 50 years into something of value? The answer is, of course, the game of football. What you are discovering now is what I've known for decades, and that is football represents some of the biggest challenges you will ever have to face. Football will bring out your very best, but there are times when it will bring out your very worst. The game at all times is providing you with lessons about life and about who you are as a person. My challenge to you is to see, hear, and feel those lessons being given to you every time you put on that team jersey, put on that helmet, and step on out onto that field together as brothers. Really, have you ever had a better moment those few minutes prior to kickoff? How exciting and exhilarating is that? So what are these ever-present lessons that I'm referring to? The lessons are many, and they will initially be graded by your teammates, your coaches, and even your opponents. The final grade, however, will be graded by you. Words like honesty, integrity, ethics, fairness, effort, worthiness, respect, friendship, and team will be on display for all to see. And so, if you were to grade yourself right now, which grade would you give yourself? It is my sincere hope that you pass all these upcoming tests and that you become good students, role models for others to follow, become solid citizens, and make the people who love you feel proud. Looking back, the 1986 Grey Cup was the greatest victory for me personally, and I wear my ring proudly. Nothing worthwhile comes easy, and our path to victory was challenged as we had lost the 2 previous Grey Cup games. We came back from 29 points with 3 quarters to go in the Eastern semifinal against the Argonauts. We were 17-point underdogs against Edmonton, who were 14-4 that year. We were just 9-9. At halftime, we were up 29-0, and eventually we won 39-15. I tell you this only to make the point that you are never truly out of a game. If you can keep the faith, stick together, Believe in your coaches, your teammates, and yourself. Miracles really can happen. Remember me earlier saying that whatever the outcome of the game, there was good news? Well, how about this story? The 1984 Grey Cup champion Bombers were about to be introduced on the field about a month ago in celebration of their victory. Joe Poplawski says to me, "Benny, you've got to join us on the field." And I said, well, only if all the other guys agree. So players, namely House and Haley, Hucklack, Reeves, Cameron, Flego, Kennard, and Nealis all agreed that I should be able to join them on the fields. So why is that a big deal? Well, because these guys were all my previous teammates in the years prior to this game, and I was playing on the Hamilton Tiger Cats. So I was there. I was the guy blocking them from their ring. The Bombers kicked our butts, 47-17, but after 40 years, my previous teammates felt that I deserved to be with them. After that display of respect, I couldn't help feel that we had learned those lessons the game was wanting for us then and for you now to learn. This game will offer you so many rewards. You just don't know when they're going to show up. Enjoy the moment, guys. Give it all you got. Learn those lessons and know that when you hit the field, some of your brothers are going to be friends for life. Good luck, guys.
I'd now like to call upon the Commissioner to express a message from the Winnipeg High School Football League. Mr. Jeffrey Bannon.
Thank you. I just want to single out two people here, Coach Olson, Coach Harrison. Just want to thank you for your sacrifices that you make to your teams, the time away from your families, and everything that you do for the game of football. We're better as a league to have both of you, and to you athletes here, you're truly blessed to have two coaches like this. These are two of not only the best coaches in our league, but two of the best coaches, I think, in North America. So to both of you, thank you very much. You can clap for them. I want to give a special shout out to the broadcast crew in the back. You're the ones that make the athletes look good. You're the ones that take our game to the next level. So Ken, and to your entire team, thank you very much for all that you do. Can we please give them a round of applause? So we have 44 teams this year. That's a record amount of teams that we've had in the Winnipeg High School Football League. 20 varsity, 4A, 3 AAA, 10 3A, and then 14 JV. This game on Thursday that you're going to play is the pinnacle of our season, and I just want you to take this game in. Like Coach Bennett said, understand how important this is to you, not only today but long term, and how proud we are. Your parents are proud of you, your friends are proud of you, and at the end of the day, as Commissioner for myself and Commissioner Garlinski, we're extremely proud of you. So we just want to say thank you, and we cannot be more proud of you, and everything we do behind the scenes is for you. Best of luck. Thank you very much. Except for the ones that showed up late.
Probably looking for a parking space. I'd like to invite the Dakota Lancers head coach Harrison for his team introduction and a few words.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to start off by thanking ANAVETS for having us here. It's always a wonderful time. You guys do a great job, and we're very grateful for the support you show to our league. It's tremendous. I'd like to thank our commissioners for putting this all together, for running the league. It wouldn't happen without you guys, so very much appreciative of the work that you put in. Congratulations to Oak Park. It's been a tremendous season. I'm very excited for this week. I'm hoping we can replicate a bit what we did last year. That was a fun time, so hopefully we get as good a game as last time. So with us today, I've got all of my seniors. There's 20 of them. I'm not going through the entire list. That's, you guys can see the roster after the fact if you're curious who's who. But I'm proud of them. They've led our group throughout the year. It was a challenge we put on their shoulders, and they've risen to the challenge. So I'm very appreciative of you guys and what you've put in. Excited to see where this takes us, and it's been a nice 4 years with this group. The first group that I got into the program from grade 9 through 12, and you know, it's been a wild ride, a very fun ride, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be very sad to see you guys leave. So with that being said, thank you again to everybody for, you know, doing all the work that you do, our officials, you know, LRSDTV, Dan over there even, like, you guys are doing amazing things, helping us grow the game in this province. I couldn't be more proud to be a member of this league, a member of this program, and a member of you know, Football Manitoba as a whole. So once again, congrats to Oak Park. We look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday, and yeah, that's all I've got. Thank you, guys.
I'd like to ask one of the captains from the Dakota Lancers to go over and get your picture taken with the trophy.
Can I go on audible, Greg?
Certainly.
It's a better place outside. I didn't tell Greg, my bad. So we'll call Oak Park and we'll do photos after. Sorry.
No problem. I adapt.
Sorry.
Not a worry. I'd now like to call upon the Oak Park Raiders head coach Olsen to step forward and say a few words.
I'd just like to echo everything kind of Mitch said as well. It's a big deal to be here. The ANAVETS have been a staple of our league for a long time, and we really, really appreciate all your support and how you put us on your backs and do a great job with us. So especially to the league, our commissioners, our refs, you guys don't get enough credit, and you guys don't, you know, we need to pat you guys on the back a little bit more often. You guys do an excellent job. This league's booming. It's exploding. Mr. Bannon talked about how it's the most amount of teams we've had in the high school football league in a long time, and it's only growing. So kudos to everybody in this room, LRSDTV. You put a spectacle on for these high school guys. You put them on a platform. I went back a while back and watched one of my high school football games, and it looks like snow. So what you guys do is very, very commendable, and thank you for doing that. To Dakota, I wish you guys the best on Thursday. Hope everything goes well. To the Oak Park boys, I just wish a little bit more luck and help. Okay. To the Oak guys, every one of these guys here, we got a lot of grade 12s. We got a couple special grade 11s with us. Rosie talked about it, about being good young men. These couple tables here are a group of great young men. And guys, I would stand behind off the field. Great community members, they volunteer, they do the right things, and we keep doing the right things for a couple more days. I think things are going to go our way. So congratulations to both teams for being here. Coach Mitch, awesome job with what you do with your program, and get ready for Thursday. It's going to be a good one. Thank you.
Okay, we'll ask the captains and the head coaches to step outside for some pictures in a few moments. I just have a few closing remarks to make. I've been announcing this league since there were 8 teams. You can think about how far back that goes. It's been amazing to me to watch this league grow to where it is today. The quality of football has increased dramatically. I mean, you can watch it from up in the press box, and it's so much better than it was. And that's thanks to the coaches and the players that put in the dedication and the hard work. Thank you to our ANAVETS sponsors. Thank you to the people that support our league in so many different ways. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be possible. We're going to break for lunch in just a few moments. For anybody in the media that would like one-on-one interviews with any of the coaches or players, I'm sure they'll be available for you. And I think that's about it.
That's it, Greg.
Enjoy your lunch.
Once I call the captains, then all of them make sense.